Good morning, students. Welcome to online platform of Shreya Academy. Today I am going to start a new chapter named A Lost Child, The Lost Child. So, this story is written by Mulk Raj Anand. He was born on December 12, 1905, Peshawar, India, now in Pakistan. Died September 28, 2004, Pune. Prominent Indian author of novels, short stories, and critical essays in English, who is known for his realistic and sympathetic portrayal of poor in India. Born December 1905, Peshawar. Profession: author, writer, novelist. Works written: Untouchable, Coolie, The Village, The Short, and The Sickle, The Big. And he died on September 28, 2004. So, the name of the story is The Lost Child. So, here is some preface given about the story. Let's start with the preface. A child goes to a fair with his parents. He is happy and excited and wants the sweets and toys displayed there, but his parents don't buy them for him. Why then does he refuses when someone else offers them to him? So it is a story about a boy who went to a fair with his parents, and he is very much happy and excited, and he wants sweets and toys that were displayed in the fair. So but his parents do not buy them for him, and after some time somebody else offered those things to the boy, and boy refused to take them. So to know why the boy refused to take them, we will have to read the story. So let's start the story. It was the festival of spring, that means Vasant. So narrator tells that it was a festival of spring. From the wintry shades of narrow lanes and alley emerged a gaily clad humanity. Some walked, some rode on horses, others sat, being carried in bamboos and bullocks' cart. One little boy ran between his father's leg, brimming over with life and laughter. So here it is description about the people who are going to the fair. So here the narrator says that it is wintry shades of narrow lanes are very narrow, and lots of people happily moving on the lanes. Some walked, some of the people are walking, some are on horses, riding on horses, others are sitting somewhere, and others sitting in the carts that were made up of bamboos and pulled by bullocks. So one little boy, he ran between his father's leg, brimming over the life and laughter. That means he was very much happy and very much excited about the fair, and he was enjoying fair with his father and mother. "Come, child, come," called his parents. His parents says means come here. He is lagged behind, fascinated by the toys in the shops, and lined the way. And the boy is very much happy and very much excited, and he is attracted by the toys that were lined in the shops. Shops were lined in the fair, and there lots of toys were displayed, and the boy was very much attracted by the toys. He hurried toward his parents, his feet obedient to their call, his eyes still lingering on the receding toys. So he was very obedient boy. He just walked towards his parents when his parents called him, but still his eyes was on the toys that were residing in the shops. As he came to where they had stopped to wait for him, he could not suppress the desire of his heart. And when a boy was behind the parents. Parents stopped so that his boy can come to him. So when the boy reached to his parents, he could not suppress his feelings in his heart. That means he wanted to buy the toys, and even though he well knew the old cold stare of refusal in their eyes, and he could not suppress his feeling of buying the toys. So and he saw that in the eyes of his parents that they will refuse his desire, they will not buy the toys for him. But then also said he told his desire about buying the toys to the parents. I want that toy, he pleaded. He pleaded to his parents that he want the toy. His father looked at him red-eyed in his familiar tyrant's way. So, as earlier the narrator stated that the boy was knowing that his parents will never accept his desire to buy the toys, but then also he pleaded his parents to buy the toy for him. But when he pleaded his parents to buy the toy, his father looked him red-eyed. That means he was very angry at him, and very angrily he looked at the boy in his familiar tyrant way. His mother, melted by the free spirit of the day, was standard, and giving him her finger to hold, said, "Look, child, what is before you?" So, but when the mother saw his boy so much attracted towards the toys, mother was melted, and she offered her finger to the boy to hold, and asked the boy to see what was before him. It was flowering mustard field, a field pale like melting gold, as it swept across miles and miles of even land. So when the mother asked the boy to see what was before him, what does he found? He found that it was a flowering mustard field. That means there were mustard flowers in the field, mustard plants that were flowered. It all were looking pale like melting gold. That means mustard flower is of yellow color, and it was looking like melting gold. And it swept across miles and miles of even land. That means the land was even, and the mustard flowers were spread to miles and miles. A group of dragonflies were bustling about on their gaudy purple wings, intercepting the flight of a lone black bee or butterfly in search of sweetness from the flower. So there were many dragonflies there, and they were intercepting the flights of lone black bees and butterflies who were trying to suck the nectar from the flowers. The child followed them in the air with his gaze till one of them would sit still its wings and rest, and he would try to catch it, but it would go flapping up into the air. When he had almost caught it in his hands, then his mother gave a cautionary call, "Come, child, come on to the footpath." So when he was seeing the butterflies and the dragonflies and the bees in the field, he tried to catch one butterfly, and he waited for the butterfly to sit on the flower, and then he went to the butterfly and he almost caught. That means he was to catch the butterfly in his hand. At that time her mother called the boy, and she said, "Come, child, come on to the footpath." Now the mother asked the boy to come on the footpath. He ran towards his parents gaily and walked abreast of them for a while, being however soon left behind, attracted by the little insect and worm along the footpath that were teeming out from their hiding place to enjoy the sunshine. So when he was walking gaily, that means to walk happily, means happily, gaily means happily. So the boy was walking with his parents very happily, and while walking on the footpath he was left behind as he was attracted by the little insects and the worm who were coming out of their places where they hide, and the worms and the insects were coming out of their holes because to enjoy the sunshine. So dear students, we will discuss the remaining part of the story in the next video. Hope you all understood the story to the point I explained. If you have any doubt, you can call me and ask me. Thank you and have a good day.